Alright, welcome on in. I have returned. Took me quite a bit of time, but I am back after missing 2 streams. Sorry about that. I did get some footage out west that I'm hoping to upload to my Clips channel, which is linked below relatively soon. I'm gonna need to compile it all. I don't know how long the editing process is gonna take, but hopefully in the next week or two. It shouldn't be too extensive. The major obstacle there is more my inexperience with CapCut than the length of the video itself. Okay, got both of the go live messages up. We are returning to FOBIA St. Dinfna Hotel, a I believe Brazilian made horror game that's very sort of hey Yvonne, very sort of new Resident Evil. I will be playing for a while tonight, probably a chiller stream. My plane. How's the trip to Dakota? Trip to the Dakotas was very good. Just got back in. My plane landed a little bit ago. I hobbled like all the way across Dulles Airport, and I got back to my house probably 30 minutes ago. So probably it's gonna be a more chill stream tonight. I know most of the time I have coffee to perk me up. Today I'm going with whiskey because my leg really hurts from hobbling all the way across Dulles Airport. Okay. Just a moment. Need to, bad to hear. Yeah, fair enough. Give me just a second. I need to get my earphones plugged in so I can actually hear the game. Because, you know, it's a survival horror game, so sound cues are a little important. Alright, give me 1 second, I'll be right back, and then I think we are good to go. How's your week been, Yvonne? You and your band made your first demo? That's awesome, man. Feel free to post that in, like, the general chat in the Discord. It's a pretty small Discord, but, you know, other people might see it there. I'm sure you've got other better ways to promote it, but do feel free to drop it there. Okay. And ready to continue on. Now, the only trouble is, this is a survival horror game that's fairly linear. You gotta, you know, do the puzzles in the correct order. And it's been a week since I played it, so I have no fucking idea what I was doing. I sort of vaguely remember killing a spider boss, but that is about as far as my brain goes. Mostly I remember the spider boss because it was kind of a pain in the ass. Burned through a lot of ammo. Okay. We saved here. Okay. Turn a bunch of pages. Let's see what our most recent clue is. You sent... Okay, cool. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Okay. Prophet Christopher, Sacred Trail, died under mysterious circumstances almost 50 years ago. But we met him. Cube seems to hide something interesting. Oh, right. We had the puzzle cube. Which... Right, we needed gears for. We didn't have enough to complete the puzzle yet. Trouble is, I don't remember where we were going. Statue on the 8th floor. Okay. What floor am I on? I'm on 5th floor. We return. Yeah, flashlight. That's right. And do I have an 8th floor button? 7. No. 8. Okay. So next step is to find the 8th floor. We are definitely running short on inventory space here. So, what and where are my next ideal steps? Okay. So, as I recall, the ones that you can jiggle don't have keys to unlock them, but the ones that do have keys somewhere will, Got your acoustic guitar a few days ago? That's awesome. Gotten a chance to play around with it some? Do any recording with it? Okay. That's right. Okay. Yeah. I had the tools. So where the fuck was I going? Was there anything in here that I needed? Gauze, metal key, red card. What was that? Okay. Red card, 3 musketeers, except... Oh, that's right, I was having to, pull together, like, different books that will eventually on the 1st floor open something. Manufacturer's a dick, didn't screw the 2nd strap holder in the guitar. Really? That's weird. Was it simple to do by yourself, or was it a problem? The strap holder on your guitar, was that a problem, or was that, something you could fix relatively easily? Oh, you had to drill the guitar. I see. Okay. That is... Yeah, that's not great. I would not be happy having to do that on my own. Okay. Sorry, I had a guide pulled up for this game, and frankly, I'm gonna double check it because I just don't remember where I was going, and I have too many... Like, I could spend the whole stream just going the wrong way. Okay. Go to room 709, find the 709 key. Okay. Metal cube, new interface, buttons, 3x3. Don't have what you need. So, go to room 709 / find the room 709 key is my current objective. Okay, I don't... You'll ask your dad to drill the guitar because he's a handyman? That's awesome. I have a cousin who married a guy who is a phenomenal carpenter. I'm always impressed when I see his work. So anytime she needs something done with wood, it's just like, hey, yep, have him do it. Okay. More welder, but built a house as you remember. I mean, yeah, that usually involves some carpentry. I used to do a fair amount of carpentry, not structural carpentry, but for theater. Okay, I needed to get to room 709, which is somewhere. Have I already done that, or am I stalled on that? 709. Okay. Okay, so it's not... I need the room 709 key. He has a degree being a welder. That's awesome. That is good work that will keep you employed. Everybody needs welders, carpenters, and construction workers, generally speaking. Take your photographic camera, go through the wall. Get the crowbar, I did that. Get an upgrade item. 7 pistol bullets, yeah, I got that. Got the machine gun bullets. Interact with the stone tablet. Did that. Go to the main room in the 7th floor. Open the newly appeared door with a modular key. Enter the room, pick up the upgrade item off the shelf. And get an inventory upgrade. Heh. Okay. I think I did all that. The blue card inside, so I don't think I have the blue card. So I think that's where I'm at. Main room in the 7th floor, new modular key. Okay. So I think I know where it wants me to be, but ye gods. I try not to do, like, guides when I'm playing a game for the first time, but it's been a fucking week, and I have no idea. Okay, so I need the 4th piece before I can use it on the safe. Modular key, enter the room, pick up the upgrade item off the shelf, open the door to the right to get an inventory upgrade, top left drawer on the main desk, pick up 4 shotgun shells, then pick up the note on top of the box to reveal a little box with the blue card inside. Note on top of the box to reveal a little box. Note, got it. Little box, blue card. Okay. I am where the game wants me to be, effectively. Or at least where the guide wants me to be. Which is probably sufficient. This game sucks. You're not a fan? I gotta say, for being off-brand Resident Evil, it's pretty solid Resident Evil alike. I should be done with it by early to mid next week. I don't think it'll take longer than, like, one more stream after this. And honestly, I'm down for, like, a relatively chill game right now. This is not freaking me out or anything, so... Art style feels like Evil Within. I know a lot of people liked Evil Within. I know a lot more people liked Evil Within 2. I've not played either of them to completion. I've played a little bit of the first one. Wasn't my jam. Okay, back to the elevator, go down to the 6th floor. And I can go to the inventory and discard the crowbar now. Okay, I think I actually did that. Let's check. Yeah, supposedly Evil Within 2 was a, like, significant improvement on the Evil Within formula, and most people were just, like, confused by Evil Within 1. You liked Evil Within? I know Akumu mode was, like, a nightmare for a lot of people. Okay, that was the only thing I needed that for. So we're good on that. And then... I watched a guy do, an Akumu run front to back in Evil Within, and I was like, that's more patience than I have for that kind of game. Barred door on the 6th floor. Fucking A. Okay. If I'm right, I need to go back to the 5th floor real quick to grab the red card. Yeah, I'm maybe using the guide for most of this stream just because I just got back from the airport and I'm fucking tired. I did not sleep much last night. I liked some of the concepts in Evil Within. I think the gameplay in the first one didn't really speak to me, but I think that a lot of people said that the gameplay in 2 was so improved that it was totally worth playing through. And I have Game Pass, so I might as well at some point. Hell, I seem to be in the habit of playing survival horror games on this channel. I might as well check that one out at some point. I know it's a hell of a lot more popular than this game. Yeah, I think literally 0 people besides you, Yvonne, are watching this game on Twitch right now. Because the first day I played it was like 8 people, but I think it's just you right now. Which is both a terrible way to grow my channel and kind of funny. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, it's just you. Okay. Excellent. You're getting the exclusive experience. Okay, so go in through the barred door. Right, okay, did that. Oh, hey. What's up, man? Rude. Okay. Got what's in the gun plus 1 spare mag. Surely I will survive. Okay. Okay. Right. Do I have the... Okay, yeah. So, red card, use. And I apparently have the information of what the code is, which is 775492. Okay. Apparently that was it. Cool. Got an upgrade item. How do I use that again? That's... Oh, improvements. Yeah. So I have 2 points. So probably I'm not gonna fuck with anything at the moment. Though decreasing the reload time on the shotgun might not be a terrible idea. No shot this key works, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Probably also the case here. Yep, okay. The keyholes are pretty specific. Okay. So what did getting in here get me? Besides the upgrade point. Huh. Maybe there's a way to a revolver? I suspect so. I mean, it's a survival horror game. Traditionally, there's at least one of those. Traditionally, it's also called a magnum. Abomination in the hallway. Use the red card. I did that. Discard the red card. Cool. Pick up the upgrade item. If we're going to the next part, make sure you have all 3 gears and the 3 musketeers. Okay. I'm missing a gear. Fucking sweet. Okay, no longer need the red card, so I can get rid of that. Yeah, I have 2 gears. So where is the missing gear? It's like a name, Magnus. I always associate the name Magnus with Magnus Carlsen, the really exceptional chess grandmaster who has, like, played 100 people at chess at the same time and beaten all of them. Which, like, way to go, but oh my god, why? The safe in the library. Okay, so I think I missed a gear in the library, which is like back on the first floor, which is awesome. Sounds like no life. I mean, the guy made a pretty good life out of just playing chess, if we're honest. Like, dude makes a fair amount of money professionally in chess, which not a lot of people can say. Okay, where were we? So back to the library, which I think is floor 1. Personal life more? You know, I've not met the man. I have no idea what his personal life is. I would hope he's made enough money to kind of do what he wants at this point, but... It does feel like he's the kind of guy to whom the phrase Alexander wept for there were no more worlds to conquer applies to. Like, he is pretty much undisputedly the best. Okay. Now, see, a guy who played this game a week ago probably remembered exactly where the library was, but here it is. Okay. There was a gear under a painting in here, apparently, that I think I missed. Though I'm not seeing as many paintings as I had hoped. Okay. I'm seeing a painting. I'm not seeing where the gear could be under it, though. Pretty sure that's the only painting I'm seeing in here. So, am I bad at finding things? Or is the guide lying to me? History suggests that I'm bad at finding things. Okay, so I need a specific key for that. Maybe a chest under the painting? I don't think so, but I will double check. Because that's the personal storage chest. But I don't also know what else I could be missing here. Oh, well, there's this. 32 right, 14 left, 4 right. Alright, no. 32, 16, 4. Yes, no? Am I wrong? Okay. What if... Photographic camera, pick up 3 musketeers, open the safe and... Oh, open the safe. Right, okay. Look near the bottom left of the painting and pick up the gear. Turn around, open the door to the library with the library middle key. Okay. I'd forgotten that I had the camera. So, is that relevant to the gear? Or is there another painting in here? Because that could be important. Okay. This looks more like a science lab, which would make sense in a Resident Evil clone. Okay, so I'm missing a piece to use on that. Whereabouts? Might a guy. Find a gear. I'm seeing no other paintings in the alternate timeline. Okay. Switch back. Or did I pick this gear up and there's another one I'm missing? Christ. Yeah, this is the part where I'm super tired. Does not actually help me complete puzzles. Okay, what if I found the gear, though? Okay, I need 3 gears. I'm trying to quickly read here. Okay. So I need all 3 gears, which means I'm missing one of them. Is there another place to find them? Oh. Hold up. I missed... Okay, I did miss something. Find the first floor button. Pick up the 7th floor button. Go down the stairs where all the piled up furniture is. There's an upgrade item. Go left towards one of the locked doors. Open the middle drawer for 3 pistol bullets. There's a set of drawers blocking the door. A cutscene where you... Okay, that's fine. Killed the abomination. Go back down to the 7th floor. Use the white queen on the chessboard to get the 6th floor. Oh, okay. So, I see. 7th floor. Okay. I think there's an optional puzzle I missed, but it doesn't feel optional if that's how I get the gear, but whatever. We're gonna try it, because I am so mentally shot right now that if the guide says to do a thing, I'm just gonna do it without questioning it. It's like when the GPS tells you to drive into the lake. You'll probably be fine. Jesus. I will say, I really like the metal cube conceptually as a multi-stage puzzle that you have to unlock more things to work on over the course of the game. Okay, so I think the chessboard was down a floor. Unless, of course, it wasn't. Oh, wait. Upgrade item. Nice. 3 points, hooray. Okay. Oh, that's right, using the camera turns one's flashlight off. Okay, here it is. So, there's apparently an optional puzzle here, now that I've got the queen back on it. Move the D2 pawn to D4. Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, that is the D2 pawn. Okay. Why is this not working? White queen. Now that it has queen for another optional puzzle. Why the fuck is this not working? Use the white queen on the chessboard. Get the 6th floor. Yeah, I got that. Okay. It's ABCD 2 to D4. Why is this not working? Game became even more boring. Come on, we were talking about Magnus Carlsen and chess. You're not a fan of chess? The ancient Turks would have found you boring. They loved chess. Okay. Why is this not working? Because I need the gear that this gives me, apparently. Supposedly. Got 2nd place in a school chess tournament in 1st grade. That's awesome, man. Alright, you're not boring. The Turks agree. Probably. I used to be, I mean, not amazing, but like pretty good at chess. And I had a sister who was 5 years younger than me growing up. And she was learning, but I would beat her every single time we played. And then one time we were out in public and there was this giant chess set. Like on a beach in, I want to say, Delaware. So the pieces were like 2 to 3 feet tall. And the first time my sister ever beat me was in public on a huge chessboard. She was very proud of that. Okay, I'm seeing... Okay, I think it was a typo. Pawn to E4. See the E4. Bishop to C4. Queen to F3. Queen to F7. Never beat your older brother. You were cousins but lived for a long time together in Tetris. Oh, God. Okay, so I said I was decent at chess, right? Like, I'm confident in making that statement. I was pretty alright. I was so fucking bad at Tetris. Oh. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a spatial reasoning issue. I don't know what the problem was. But I was so bad at Tetris. Okay. So, what do I do with that gear? You got to level 10 or 11. I played a lot as a kid. I just wasn't very good at it. I was a fan of the game. I just had no talent for it. Okay, now theoretically I have all the shit I need for what it's trying to have me do. Okay. So. Back to where I was. Open room 709, which I still... Okay, I don't have the key. All 3 gears and the 3 musketeers. Go to the 5th floor. Enter the barred door room. Okay. 5th floor. Do I know the origin of Tetris? It was made by a Russian gentleman in the 1980s. I know it was smuggled out of the country, like illegally. There was a whole sort of intrigue of evading the KGB to get Tetris to the West. I cannot remember the name of the gentleman. My brain says Alexei, but that could just be me pulling a common Russian name out of the back of my head. Do I have any... I don't have any other gears. Whatever, I got 3 gears, theoretically. Headed to the barred door, which I don't see, but I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Bars. Don't open dead inside. Yeah, I've watched The Walking Dead, so know how this shit goes. Okay. Well, whatever it's supposed to be, I think it's not that. Alexei Pashnitov. Or Pashitnov. Alexei Pashitnov. Okay. So I was right on Alexei. I feel better about that. Now, I know they actually made a movie kind of about that a few years back, but I did not actually watch it, but it was supposed to be pretty good. Isn't it a series? Maybe. Like I said, I didn't actually watch it, but supposedly it was well done. Go to the... Oh, down the stairs to the 5th floor. Enter the blurred door. Okay, so I should have taken... This is the problem. You gotta read all the instructions, not just skipped to the next one. My own damn fault. Okay. But yeah, it was one of those many things that popped up, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll add that to my backlog of things to get to at some point, and I just haven't. Okay. Can we not? Okay. Something barred door. Okay. I think I'm supposed to go through here. Barred door. Sweet. Blue key gets me... 645820, which I'm sure I had a way to know. That was interesting. It made a cross. Okay. This feels like progress. Okay. Bullets. Nice. Always use more of those. I'll hold 2 of them. Didn't actually tell me how many I got that time. Feels like something is shambling around. Oh, we got a safe. Phenomenal. Love that for me. A bunch of chess pieces, none of which I can interact with, which is actually kind of a relief, because it means I don't have to. Okay. Interesting. Can't believe that was the last summer after school. Just, you mean how much time has passed, or... Because, trust me, that gets worse when you get older. I'm 30 now, and every time I hear how old my younger cousins are, I'm like, nah, that can't be right. I know that it's true, it just doesn't sound right. Discard the blue card, pick up 2 pistol bullets, 2 more, take out photographic camera, aim it in the box to pick up a shotgun shell. With the camera still on, turn around, interact with the red books, and use 3 musketeers. Okay. Camera out. Where was the shotgun shell supposed to be? I'll find it in a second. That's fine. Okay. Three Musketeers, Alexandre Dumas. Oh, there's the shotgun shells. Cool. Sorry, shotgun shell, singular. Can't believe you won't see your classmates on the 1st of September. Oh, because you graduated school. I see. Yes. No, I had somewhat similar feelings when I graduated, but I was like, I'm, moving on to the next section of my life, and then I went and got a job instead of continuing college, so I came back around to college eventually, but initially I was very much, oh god. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Tale of Two Cities, Bermuda Triangle, Three Musketeers, Slaughterhouse 5, 6 Years, 7 Deadly Sins. Oh, okay, sure, because it's the numbers. Got it. I was trying to figure out what those books had in common and why that would be the order, but got it. Figured it out. Okay. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. 6 Years. Tale of Two Cities. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Bermuda Triangle is, I would think, also 3, so I'm not clear on what's supposed to be 4. Bermuda Triangle, then Three Musketeers, apparently. Hooray! Yeah, the much weirder one for me was when I realized that it had been 10 years since I graduated and I just hadn't seen most of those people in that time period who had been, like, so central to my life for so long. TFM, huh? Interesting. No, I'll tell you, if you're interested in keeping in touch with those classmates, put the effort in. Because, like, for a while I figured I would keep up with them on Facebook, and then I got off of Facebook in 2016. And so for almost a decade, I just haven't put the effort into keeping up with them. Okay, kind of not, but, like, if there's anyone that you do want to keep in contact with, make sure to put that effort in, because if you don't, they probably won't either. This is my problem, right, is, like, I'm a generally introverted guy with a lot of introverted friends. So all of us are really bad at reaching out first. So I do try to be that guy, but I am not always successful. So if there's anyone you want to keep in contact with, put the effort in. Used to be easier. Like I said, Facebook made that simple, but then Facebook went evil. Didn't befriend anyone for life in school. Fair enough. In that case, I'd look for, basically any kind of musical clubs near your new college. See if, there's anyone who shares some of your interests in music. Have online friends that you talk to almost every day? Okay, yeah, so you have friends that you keep up with, which is basically the advice I was giving. Just, like, if you put the effort into keeping up with people, you'll stay in contact. If you slip on that effort, sometimes they will too. And it's very easy to accidentally go years without talking to people. Go back into the room, interact with the painting to the right of the exit to reveal a place to use the gears. Okay. Okay. So I apparently don't have the gears, which is sweet. I assumed it was related to the gears that I have for this puzzle, which is evidently not the case. Fucking awesome. Okay. Need more gears. Second guitarist in your band was in the same kindergarten where you were, and after like 10 years of not seeing each other, you found yourselves a job. I had a high school friend, who, like, same deal. We're both very introverted, and we didn't hang out as much as both of us would have liked. But I helped get him a job where I was working, and that helped us to stay in touch. Of course, he is now several states away, but I occasionally text him, so we still consider each other friends because, like I said, we're all introverts, so it kind of doesn't matter if we go a while in between reaching out. We're not super worried about that. But it's also, like I said, easy to go much longer than you intend. without keeping in touch. You know, sure. More damage on the shotgun. That seems good. Oh my god, 15. Okay. Alright. And I really should pull this shit up on my computer so I can toggle back and forth. Because... okay. Okay. Good God. Wow, okay. Apparently there were more fucking gears that I missed somehow. God damn it. How, though? How did I miss them? Okay. I assume this is not it, but 19 right, 17 left, 24 right. Oh, fuck's sake. 19 right, 24 left, 17 right. Okay, so no, that's not this combination. I need the gears to get the combination. I don't know where the other gears are. God damn it. I am not awake enough for this. Kind of my own fault. I was up late last night doing stuff in Minnesota. However, still irritating. Is there anything else I can do? This Metal Gear is solid. Nice. Thank you. There was actually... hold on. Alright. Shit, you said a thing and now I gotta find the article. Because there was actually a fucking incredible headline recently. Yeah. So... Marines outwitted an AI security camera by hiding in a cardboard box and pretending to be trees. Straight up Metal Gear Solid. And it worked. Apparently. Because the AI is not that fucking smart. So yes, we do have actual solid snakes. Oh, hey, man. I think I've said it before, but there are no ejectors on this shotgun. Also, I didn't know they could hover. Apparently they fly now. Okay. Check and chill. Love Metal Gear Solid. You know, it's a series of games that I might play on this channel because I have seen playthroughs of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. I know Delta's coming out this year, which a lot of people are very excited about. But I have never personally sat down and played through. I have unfortunately also seen a full playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, Twin Snakes on the GameCube, which is So bad. Like, offensively bad, but also hilarious. Twin Snakes is hilariously bad. Yeah, 100%. Like, oh my god. Like, do we think The Matrix came out a little bit before this? Because, oh god, it was bad. Ugh. And it took itself 100% seriously, which was, like, the worst part. Like, there were so many interesting things they could have done with a remake, but, ugh. You've done Metal Gear Solids 1 through 5. Okay. So have you done... What is it? Guns of the Patriots? What was the PSP one? That, like, nobody played, but everyone said the story was actually decent. Oh, you platinumed MGS3? Guns of the Patriots is MGS4. You're right. You're right. What is the one that I'm thinking of called? Peace Walker. Yeah. That's the one. Oh, shit. Time to leave, I guess. Ow. I was using my face. You don't have a PSP and you're kind of lazy to play it on your PS3 in an HD version of the game? Fair enough. And, supposedly, it wasn't like the gameplay was not good. But the story was pretty good, so people were like, you should play it for the story, but the gameplay is really repetitive.
Hurry and find this damn 709 key before he comes back.
God, I forgot how bad the English voice acting is in this. I don't know how the Brazilian voice acting is, but oh my god. English, not great. Okay, where the fuck... Okay, not only where the fuck was I, where the fuck am I? Fourth floor? Yes. I love trying to translate Portuguese. It is a language that I have never studied. I know bits and pieces of Latin from my medical background, but... And bits and pieces of Spanish, because I grew up near DC. Oh, upgrades. And shotgun shells. Life is good. Yeah, gameplay is shit. I've watched some gameplay of Peace Walker, and it does not appeal to me. I'll put it that way. If I felt a strong need to go through the story, it would absolutely be like a no commentary gameplay, and I would just or a no commentary like full playthrough, and I would just skip the gameplay because no appeal to me. Go to the place where you picked up the upgrade and ammo. Okay, returning. Did I miss a thing? I'm not seeing anything, but apparently if I did miss something, it's... the fuck? You knew you weren't dreaming? Yeah, fair enough. It exists, and shooting it does nothing. The only reason I shot it was I was thinking, like, the raccoon dolls, the Mr. Raccoon dolls in, Resident Evil 2 Remake were collectibles. Figured it was worth a try. So yes, good spotting the doll, because I didn't. Okay, good. You know, I've dealt with a lot of people who've had mental health issues over the years. None of them, as I recall, had serious vision problems related to their mental illnesses. That I don't remember coming up, but... is there a place to save here? Because I hear a clock, but I don't see it. Is it, like, on the way through here? That was a "you're in danger" sound. If ever I've heard one. Saw the hat and immediately thought it was about GTA 5 Online, dunce for being an asshole. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that is a thing, isn't it? I've played some GTA 5 Online, not a ton. But my dad and my sister were playing with me, so we were basically just all doing stuff together. There are a lot of, like, games that I wouldn't play except for the co-op element. But yeah, I forgot that that system was in place in GTA 5. I'm actually a fan of it conceptually. Especially because, at least as I recall, it meant that you would get matched with other people who were being dicks. Like, theoretically the servers would throw you together. Which is a good way to deal with trolls, just make them deal with each other. Keep them away from your, like, generally well-behaved population of players. Okay, well... Actually, you know what? I got the fucking shotgun for a reason. Of course, if I pull out the wrong gun, it doesn't actually do me good, but, what if, send the dumbasses into toxic wastelands? Yeah, 100%. Like, no one wants to play with you, let's just stick everyone together. Okay. Oi. More than I wanted to use, but that's fine. Okay. How are we doing? Oh, for fuck's sake, could we stop messing with my vision, please? Did I suddenly turn England to English? I could if you'd prefer. I'm better at Irish, but, English I'm capable of. Oi. Fair. We're on floor 2. Okay, which I don't think we've been on yet. Ow, brother? Could we relax? Okay. Apparently these fuckers are back. Let's get a little bit of space. And then handle that. Come on, mate, let's go to the pub and drink a few beers with the lads watching football. You wanna watch a bit of footy, bro? My deepest apologies to any Cockney Englishmen in the chat. Fucking god damn it. Okay. Time to go back and get my, like, one healing item. Oh, right. This animation sucks. Well, it's a small studio, man. I don't know. Gauze 2. Withdraw. Yeah, sure. How do I do that? They have better animation of guns somehow and complete garbage animation when the character gets damaged. Well, some people are better at animating some things than others. Why can't I just use the fucking gauze? Okay, apparently I can't use the gauze. That's fine. We're just gonna carry on and hope that I don't fucking die, which would be very annoying given that I have not saved recently. Here's hoping there's an autosave system, but I'm not confident. Do we have some alcohol or whatever that upgrades it to be better? Okay. Does this lead down to the first floor, or do I just get to look at the first floor? I see, okay. Apparently I just get to look. Okay, come on. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe like 2.5 hour to 3 hour stream tonight. I'm doing like okay, but I'm definitely very tired. Does the word alcohol mean alcohol in general or only medical care? So, alcohol has several meanings, and in fact can refer to different substances. Alcohol in the context that I'm talking about is isopropyl alcohol, which is generally exclusively for either medical or sterilization use. So the kind of thing you'd wipe down a counter with to kill bacteria. It contains methanol. Methanol, if consumed, will just straight up kill you. You'll just die. With, like, not even a lot of it. But ethanol is the kind of alcohol that's in beverages. So, ethyl alcohol, or ethanol, is the alcohol that is used recreationally as opposed to industrially. And a lot of people wound up getting very... You remember some things? Okay. From advanced chemistry. I was not good enough for advanced chemistry. I understood the concepts, but when it came down to, like, doing math to get the molarity of a thing, I'm like, I don't fucking know. But, effectively, alcohol can refer to either cleaning alcohol, medical alcohol, which are the same thing, and then, we'll call it recreational alcohol. Which could, like, sure, you could also use for cleaning, but also you can drink it and it will get you drunk, and people seem to enjoy that. Hated the damn tasks? Oh, yeah, look. Conceptually, I think chemistry is very cool. That said, there were some things that I had to do in that class that just annoyed me. Like, I was there to learn. I had no problem with that. Memory found, okay. I assume those are just collectibles. Cheated everything with your friend and deskmate. Well, see, here's the problem with cheating, is I'm not going to say, like, that it's morally wrong. Like, you do you. But the problem with cheating in school is that, like, you not only fail to learn what you're supposed to be learning, but you then fail to have a basis for further knowledge. Which, like, if you hypothetically were interested in going any further in chemistry, you might have missed some, like, important keystone piece of information that informs a lot of other information. Which I'm not saying you did, but it is cheated everything because you knew it wasn't your thing and you were going to drop out. Well, it's... I will say that's your prerogative. I will also tell you that I did not enjoy school generally. But I also came back to college when I was 23 years old and found out that I was a much, much better student at 23 years old than I had been at 18 when I left. So I would say not to count it out entirely. But if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I mean, like you said, your dad's a welder, which is definitely a position you can be in, like, for life. That is a position you can work for many years. And in a lot of ways, it's better than did it so you wouldn't get in trouble with your teachers. Okay, yeah, I mean, I understand there's a lot of reasons to do it. The only thing that it cheats you of is a basis of knowledge that could potentially be helpful. Why is there an MP18 in this game? Sure, why not? Old book. Bullets. Okay. I assume that, what, down is the machine gun? Oh, yeah. Okay. For paranoia's sake, I guess we grab the machine gun bullets. Free machine gun 3D model. Free, probably not. Bought from the Unreal Engine, very possibly. Or the Unreal Store, or whatever they call it. I will say, it's got a straight stick mag, which the MP18 I don't think had. I think it had a curved mag, like, forward. But, you know. They thought it was important that I have a machine gun, so I'm just gonna listen to them on that one, especially since the game's not letting me heal myself. And it's also not letting me save, so it would be great if I didn't straight up fucking die here. Okay. We have... Okay. Didn't fight in World War II to know such details. Technically, this could have been used in World War II, but more commonly was used in World War I, by the German army. It was kind of their first submachine gun. Generally speaking, by World War II, they had shifted to the MP38 or MP40. Yeah, technically the MP18 existed towards the tail end of World War I, albeit very briefly. And, like, comparatively, it wasn't shipped or given to soldiers in huge numbers. Ooh, shotgun shells. Fucking sweet. More machine gun bullets. Also sweet. Yeah, they're giving me way too much ammo. This is headed towards a boss fight. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. Doom E1M1 track starts playing, hell yeah. does not repeat, is not long, same number of letters as those eliminated in tip 1. Doesn't have the letter E, starts with a consonant. Okay, starts with a consonant, removes Andre, and only Andre. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, removes Mateus, Bartholomew, Tome, Hoyo. Okay. Does not repeat. Eliminates. Felipe? Oh no, that's already eliminated. Okay, so doesn't have the letter E, eliminates Pedro. Starts with a consonant, as established, is not long, right? Does not repeat, so Simao? Simao? Want to know what words we have to refer to alcohol? Oh, that's a question. I see. Yeah, go for it. We got all kinds of, stuff in English. Booze is the first one that comes to mind, but there are just so many more. I mean, I know alcohol. Hey, that worked. Fucking sweet. Metal piece, 709. 404. Okay. Feel like I'm full? Yeah, pretty sure. Cool. Can a guy get some fucking isopropyl alcohol to treat my wounds? I am getting way too much fucking ammo. I am so concerned. Yeah, the only one I know is, like, alcohol or, like, more specific stuff. So, like, spirit. Okay, so... Interesting. Yeah, so, like, we talk about spirits, in English, which I suspect comes from the same root as spirit. Alcohol is... referred to regular drinkable alcohol. Interesting. Because I know, like, whiskey, vino, piva, vodka. I have no idea what rum or tequila are. Okay, so spirit is new to me. I will keep track of that one, because that may actually come up. Because, like I said, I speak some Russian, and I have a medical background, so in a case where someone's injured and doesn't speak English, that could actually be useful. Oh boy. Hey, man. I'd ask for cool, but I feel like the answer is just no. Vodka's just a lot of spirit, sometimes even medical, that can kill a person. Yes, I know, that, like, some home brewers have that problem. Ow. I am having a bad time. Why can't I use this fucking shit? I'm annoyed by this. Uh, 40 degrees alcohol. Probably the English word you're looking for there is proof. So 40 proof, would be 20% alcohol. Possibly. I'm not 100% sure that's what you were going for, but, tequila and rum is the same in Russian? Okay, cool. I don't know if I will ever use that knowledge, but I appreciate having it. But rum is rom. Okay. Or rum, right? Rum. I always emphasize the O a little too much. It's a bad habit. Rom. Okay. There's a lot of emphasis that I wind up putting on O in Russian. That's very often A instead. With the letter O from English. And it's not about me not knowing that the Russian pronunciation is different. It's just a bad habit from when I was studying German. Oh, good. This motherfucker. I'm guessing he can one-hit me. Oh, good. Yep. Okay, cool. Are you fucking serious? I can't jump down? Awesome. Good, 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 good. I'm gonna die. Why can't I just jump down? What a senseless waste of human life. Can I escape? Nope, can't. And I'm dead. Oh, or very nearly dead? Okay, now I'm dead. Cool. Bruh, it's a boss fight. Yeah, I know, but they've made it explicitly clear that you can't kill him, so anytime he shows up, you gotta run. So I'm doing that. Here's hoping I had a fucking autosave, because if I didn't, I'm gonna be slightly irritated. I'm slightly irritated. Fuck. Yeah, Nemesis type enemy, yes, for sure. Do I care enough to go back to fighting? Or do I want to look at my list of games? Fuck this game. I don't disagree with you, fundamentally. So, hold on. Let me look at my list of games I was going to play. Because I had a list. And, you know... Okay, there's a survival horror game called The Chant that I picked up for pretty cheap. Let's see if that's any good. Is Penumbra on the list? It is? I don't know that I have it. Oh, it's not on the fucking Xbox. Hold on. Hold on. Checking Steam. Penumbra. I have Penumbra Overture, Penumbra Requiem, Penumbra Necrolog. The fuck is all